and then the agency went defunct after some really bad shit went down. But now, suddenly, 6, 7, 8 months later, I don't even know, those two agents are alive again and are in the AP collection verse and are interacting with the characters, and they're back. Plus, one of the few surviving characters from the original Observe and Terminate is also back with a new blog. So I think it's starting up again, and I think it's going to be good. You should keep an eye on it. I'll put a link in the description.
Am I allowed to confirm that? Am I allowed to officially confirm that?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've been keeping in contact with
me too. Me too, yeah.
Well, so yeah, we officially know that it is coming back as a second coming of Observe and Terminate. Woo! So that's pretty exciting. I mean, it was besides being pretty controversial at the time for the amount of crossing over it did. It was
summer.
But it also invented dimensional bleeding, which is like it is the duct tape of the Slenderverse now.
Yeah.
Yeah. It worked really well with ABC because Josh loved that. And
yeah, it helps tremendously with explaining all the inconsistencies in continuity. Whether you've actually got it in your head or not when you're writing, it helps keep the suspension of disbelief for the readers because any contradictions, dimensional bleeding did it.
Multiverse.
Wizard did it. The Doctor did it.
Oi! I didn't mean to do it.
Oi!
This summer, prepare to be terminated again. Yes.
That hurt, Doc. That hurt.
I know. Okay. That I did do. I can Sonic it better, though, right? Because Sonic works over the internet, right?
No, Doc, no.
Anyways.
All right, off-topic time.
Well, did you want to recap the other one, or did you want to just leave that for later?
Get to that next time.
All right.
Yep.
All right. So, guess what is finally happening? I guess enough people actually, petitioned or tweeted or Facebooked or Tumblr or whatever kids do these days. That Toonami is coming back. Now, they haven't announced anything, as far as I know, about what the lineup is going to be.
They just announced that it's going to be coming up on a certain date,
Right. From the looks of it, because when I heard about that, I went on to Adult Swim's website to look at their, schedules. And that day, it's a Saturday night, which is when the anime block usually is. Currently blanked, because I'm guessing they're still working out the new schedule.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure whether it's just going to be, their usual Saturday night anime block with the Toonami branding brought back, or if they're going to bring back classic shows.
That's a good point.
I'm not sure what's all going to happen.
I see now. Yeah, therein lies the issue you have with bringing back with rebooting something like Toonami. Toonami back in its heyday was amazing. You had Dragon Ball Z. You had all these just great. Well, that's the only show I watched. You had all these great shows.
I mean, you had Powerpuff Girls too. You had a whole bunch of Samurai Jack. Here, it kind of looks like what they're doing now is just what I'm hoping not, but it's probably going to happen. Is just going to be Adult Swim's anime lineup, except with the Toonami name slapped on. And it's kind of sad because you're not going to get old good stuff that used to be on there like DBZ and stuff, but you're going to get new anime like Dead Man Wonderland, which is pretty okay.
Yeah.
Oh wait, they confirmed that?
They did actually.
Holy fuck.
Which is wondering, because back in the day, what they did, I mean, what happened is Toonami would complement, Adult Swim. They just kind of complemented each other. You'd have that lineup, the anime block, and then you'd have the more, adult-centered programming after that to, continue upon it. So it was kind of like a continuous thing that you had both those blocks together.
And that works, because...
Yeah. And
I mean, you have...
Toonami left, kind of just got this, contorted and all that stuff. And,
Well, see, that's the way I'm thinking it would be now. They would have Toonami at first, have the anime stuff, or flip-flop, no, they would have it first. They would have Toonami up first, where you have your anime stuff, you have all that really good stuff, but then you get into Adult Swim, which is more kind of, sorry for the truck, it's more centered around, that more adult stuff. You got Squidbillies, you've got Metalocalypse, you've got Robot Chick, and you've got all those shows, and I think that would work really well, because you've got, you have two separate fan bases here.
Mm-hmm. Well, what I think they should do, what I wish they would do, just pick one night of the week, during the regular Cartoon Network lineup, bring Toonami back with the classic cartoons and stuff.
Yeah. But then again, I kind of like what they're doing, because they're doing what Toonami did for us. They're introducing new shows to people.
Right.
Yeah.
No. Let me finish. So, one night a week you have classic Toonami with the old shows, the stuff we all know and love, and then you do the Saturday night Toonami, and you can call it Toonami Midnight Run, which I thought was a brilliant title when they did that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Call it Toonami Midnight Run, and do the anime and the new shows.
Right, which is what they would normally do. They'd have all the new episodes on the weekend that they'd show.
I personally, there's several anime I would love to see back on Adult Swim. For one, I want Trigun on television again.
Thank you.
Yes.
How many years has it been since Trigun was on TV?
I think Cowboy Bebop may be confirmed, so maybe we're going to get some older stuff.
Yes. Oh, and honestly...
Even though I'd seen it a million times. And
I understand Fooly Cooly is good. There's only so many times you can rerun the same 6 episodes of Adult Swim.
I am wondering if they're going to be a little edgier and play things like Panty and Stocking.
Panty and Stocking.
Since, Filmation did just...
They announced the dubcast for that, actually.
I know, and that's kind of scary.
Yeah. Their transformation scene makes me excited.
Even stuff like Paranoia Agent, I'd love to see that again.
Oh man, that was great stuff.
I don't know if there's any truth to this, but I've been told that fly away is a euphemism in Japan for an orgasm, so...
No, yeah, it is.
That's funny. I didn't even know that.
There's a huge thing on Tumblr about that, and everyone's like,
Let's see, what else? There's also... I know there's no chance this happening whatsoever, but I think it would be amazing if Soul Eater could get on Adult Swim.
Ooh.
Been out.
That's one I've been meaning to...
Yes.
But I've been meaning to see it.
And then
another
thing that I think would be really cool.
If they have Adult Swim, you might be able to get that.
I know that Adult Swim has this tendency to only, go for the long form stuff. You can rerun and, make a name off of. But I think it'd be cool if they just had one time slot where they ran, just 13-episode series.
That would be
smaller
nice.
series from Japan,
Yeah.
I mean, heck, you had Bobo, which was still 3 seasons, but still.
Shh. I don't know. No.
No. I mean, there's good potential out there for... I have high hopes.
Agreed. They have so much...
Cartoon Network, they have no idea what it's doing anymore, but Adult Swim is managed separately.
Yeah. I kind of I wonder what their grudge was against the anime block, because they did take it out for a reason. Maybe because it didn't have enough views or whatever. I don't know. But the thing was... their anime block, Adult Swim's anime block, and then they did the Toonami thing, and I bet they went to the producers and they're like, "Hey, look at this shit! Look at the ratings on this shit! How about we make this a block?" And they were like, "Okay, money."
Well, I mean, okay, let's be honest. With the reason that Adult Swim's anime block has been floundering the last couple of years, what do they have right now? They have a couple of classics, but those classics aren't on until 2:30 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m.
Yeah.
So they got Cowboy Bebop and Fooly Cooly and Big O on occasion.
Because they've been floundering recently.
What do they lead off with every night? Bleach, which has gone down the toilet.
Oh, forget Bleach.
No, fuck Bleach.
I hope they don't bring back Naruto or anything.
Unforgettable.
They'll have it now, but they had Kakashi going for a little while.
Yeah, they had Kakashi going for a full year, and that was pretty bland. I can't really remember much about it. They had magic, and magic makes boxes, and the boxes make things explode. I don't.
Ask me what it means. Ask me what it means.
And then they had Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, but that would have been the lead off.
Actually, I'm going through Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood right now, and I must say, I was really upset when I found out it wasn't going to be a sequel to Fullmetal Alchemist, but I must admit this is so much better.
Yeah. Did you get to Roy versus Lust yet?
Yeah, actually, that was the last episode I watched, where Roy's just snapping his fingers, he's burning the bitch, and I'm like, yes,
I'll
burn her, but leave her
boobs.
boobs.
You stay dead.
But leave her boobs for me.
I like what they did with Brotherhood is that they took what you had with the original series, they condensed it and put it, in a much finer tuned, closer to the manga.
I need to watch the whole thing for sure.
Oh, Adam, they have it dubbed on YouTube. Go watch, please.
Oh my God, they do.
Legal dub. It's legal too. So.
The original show.
Nice. I'll definitely check that out.
Yes.
And then another show that I think could do well on Toonami, but probably will not get licensed for it, Darker Than Black.
Oh yeah, you would. Yeah.
They'd have a tough time getting it up to air, though. They'd have to do some cuts, I think.
A lot of cuts.
Though, Cairo, speaking of licenses, I was wondering about how they would do that. I mean, do they still have all the licenses they had before, like ready to go to show all their old stuff?
Okay,
and
like when they did
new licenses.
When they did that April Fool's Toonami event, they made special arrangements to get certain shows back for one showing only.
That's what I was like.
DBZ for sure.
And that's why at the end of every episode, there was a commercial for go and buy it here on DVD from this company. Was part of that.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think the licenses would be that hard to get a hold of.
No, it's the fact that they would have to, for a show like that, they would have to cut a lot.
Yeah. I mean, in general, actually, I didn't know the process.
I just thought of one other thing. Speaking of licenses, one other thing they could do, if they could arrange it. Do you have any idea how much money they could make if they could get Sailor Moon back on the air?
So much money.
Because Sailor Moon hasn't aired anywhere since, probably about 2000.
I remember seeing on Tumblr a picture of Venus and I think it was Jupiter making out. I was happy.
I mean, when was the last time anyone... But
the thing is, here's the thing. The company that originally dubbed Sailor Moon, that originally licensed it, and handled the airing back in the day, they have been sitting on the rights for at least 10 years. They haven't even allowed DVD releases.
Wow.
There's no, except for I think, I've seen the movie, the movie version in the library, but
doesn't do justice.
They have not had, official DVD releases in 10 years. So there is money to be made if somebody's willing to,
Speaking about money to be made, my friend is good at, my friend is good at making plushies, and she just jumped on the bandwagon of making, MLP plushies, and she's making them for, cheap and selling them for $70 on eBay. God damn.
Plus one.
Bird, I think I think we need to leave. They're talking MLP. I think we need to leave.
No, it's just entrepreneurship, man. Oh.
Hi, Cave Johnson here. We're gonna make.
Oh.
And shipping is $10, so she's making $80 profit if it sells. And damn, I'm just wow, money.
Also, speaking of money, let's move to the other thing we had in the office.
I'm Jewish, by the way.
A certain movie didn't make much money.
F2.
So, Biff.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you listen to the last podcast, we were talking about all the movies that were coming out this summer. There were a bunch of good ones, and then we also found a bunch of bad ones that made us sad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got depressed.
But this week, it's making us very happy. Because finally, a terrible, terrible movie has been such a big financial failure, it might actually change people's mind in Hollywood and get movies this bad from being made.
But I want to see
I guess maybe they're just going to pick different ones. Who knows?
Well, at least this is the end of board game adaptions for the foreseeable future.
But Mousetrap. I wanted to see
Candyland. They're making Candyland.
I don't think Candyland is going to get remade.
You know who would do that? Tim Burton would do that.
I know how much you want to.
No, it's not going to be big though.
Wait! I got it.
It's going to be kids.
I got it. Coming this fall. Get ready for Shoots and Ladders.
Oh, God.
I add this into my keyboard, Doc.
I figured.
Look at the picture I linked.
All right, what's this picture he links?
Somebody sent it to me.
Oh, this is gonna be sad. This is probably gonna be really sad. What is this? No. Except no, it's never this chill with dealing with the Observer and Slender Man.